As the city of Fayetteville grows, housing and parking issues grow as well, and for residents, students, and business owners alike. Tomorrow, the Fayetteville City Council will once again try to tackle this persistent problem. 5 News reporter Rachel Williams breaks down a measure that some say is needed. Others, though, say it will only hurt future development.
Fayetteville is already taking steps to address parking challenges. About 10 years ago, the city eliminated minimum parking requirements for non-residential properties, letting businesses determine their own parking needs based on market demand.
The parking ordinance is very broad sweeping, impacting our entire city, not being just specific to those particular projects. So for me, I can't be supportive of a project that unfortunately goes against what our city's stated goals are.
Now, a new proposal on the city council agenda aims to change parking rules for residential development, potentially making it harder to build new housing. It's something a local group called Fayetteville Strong doesn't want to see.
Overall, what they do is they increase the requirement and the burden on developers to provide more parking, which increases costs and increases development time, which is something that we're not really here for in the middle of a housing crisis.
Fayetteville has been under a housing crisis since last April. The proposed measure would also affect parking for commercial and non-residential properties.
The argument would be that, well, they're still allowing a lot of parking reduction requirements, but it's all discretionary, which will either lead to years-long increase in development process time, or it's just going to lead to developers just building more parking even if they don't think that parking will be utilized. So essentially that is a de facto tax on renters.
Councilmember Moore says the impacts would be felt in Ward 2, where she's pushing for more density.
As we look at, in particular, the downtown master plan, knowing that making sure that we're putting housing where we already have infrastructure, where we're making investments, where we have transit in place, where we're close to employers. Ward 2 has the most small businesses in the city. And so we know we want to situate more housing so that people, can not rely on, the fact that they'd have to have an automobile.
In Fayetteville, covering news where you live, Rachel Williams, 5 News.